Hi everyone, my name is Ehsan, and in this video I'm going to show you how to write the methodology and the supplementary information in your paper. And if you are following my videos, this is video number 11. Here I have shown this before. This is a research paper structure, and the method is the section that comes after the introduction. There are many other names for this part, which might some journal call it materials and methods, or experimental procedure, or theory. In some journals, they put this section inside the supplementary information, and there are some journals that like to have it as part of your research paper. Again, if you know which journal you are going to submit your paper, go and read the guide for authors on their website. There might be some specific things that you have to mention in your methodology, and it's better to go and read those. But if you don't know which journal you are going to submit your paper, that's fine. You can just have a draft, and then later you can revise it. But what is method? Method is a section in your paper that if I want to replicate what you have done, I can go and see what steps you have done to get those results. Basically, you put enough details that someone else can repeat your experiment and get the data that you got. So you put the experimental procedures, the compound characterizations, and anything associated with your research. You can put also the softwares that you have used, the method, the formula, and everything related to that. As I said, this is a very boring part of the research, because this is the last section that everyone that wants and is interested in your paper is going to read. If they are interested to do what you have done, they go and see the details of that experiment. In a nutshell, in the method section, we are going to explain how the study was done, what was the conditions, the treatments, the tools, the formula, whatever you have used, you are going to explain it there. Here I'm showing you the method section of one of my papers. This method section itself has 3 different parts: the general method, the synthesis, and the theoretical method. So this section itself might have different subheaders as well. One of the very important thing is you need to have to put details of your experiment there so someone else can repeat it. Don't hold the data back just by saying, I don't want someone to copy what I have done, I want to explore more on this. You have to put enough information so someone else can repeat exactly what you have done. And if you have a lot of figures that you want to support your paper with, you can also put it into the supplementary information or the SI instead of putting them in the method section. Now let's discuss the supplementary information. As I said before, this part might have different names. Some journals might call it supplementary data or supporting materials or supporting information, or many people might just call it SI for short. The definition of this part is whatever you want to support your research based on, but it's lengthy and it doesn't have to be the first thing that you present. You are going to put it into the SI. Any characterization, anything that you want to support your research, but if you want to put it into the actual 5 to 10 pages, that's going to be a lot of information. So you are going to transfer them to the SI. And SIs usually have many pages, and most of the time, even if the paper is not open access, you have access to the SI. You can go and download whatever materials they have for the SI of that paper. Here I'm showing you a few examples. If you have extra details that you want to present, let's say how do you set up a reaction or you monitor a reaction, you can put the extra information with the images, photos, even the videos over there. If there is anything related to the safety of any experiment, you can also explain it into the SI. And if you have anything new or uncommon that is not off top of the shelf that you can purchase and you design it yourself, you can go ahead and step by step explain it in the SI that how you create it. Like here in this example, they have shown how to make a flow cell and they step by step showed how this is done. You can also explain the techniques and procedures that you have used to collect the data. And you can also mention the exact software and the version you use to do this experiment. Also, there might be some materials or chemicals that you have used for your research, but they are not available to purchase, but you have done a few steps to get there. So you can explain that into the SI section. And finally, if there is a procedure that you have followed and you found it in another paper, you don't have to repeat that again in the SI. You just cite that paper. And this is the end of this video. In the next video, I'm gonna explain how to write a conclusion. See you in the next one.